The start of computerized types of cash meant in every practical sense, moderate time in the domain of cash in an unobtrusive way. The adaptable extent of computerized monetary forms offered a lot of advantages to monetary sponsor in an unpretentious manner. The genuinely renowned computerized monetary standards like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, Litecoin, etc. most certainly had their kind of own benefit pattern to propel, which is very critical. Regardless, there really lurked a trial of transparency, straightforwardness, and enormous trade charges, or so they sort of thought. Permit us to for the most part have a quick basically take a gander at the continuous expense and nuances of BCH and understand the Bitcoin Cash cost assumption for what the future holds, or so they by and large thought. This was appropriately really tended to by Bitcoin's first experience with the world, addressed by BCH in mid-2017 by a get-together of fashioners, or so they thought. They comprehended that the tremendous capacity of Bitcoin could in every practical sense be furthermore handled preferably through an especially hard fork, consequently extending the block size limit in a huge manner. So on August 1, 2017, BCH has generally begun its life in an every way that really matters, large way. The kind of fundamental truly objective of Bitcoin Cash, BCH, generally was to determine the issues concerning rising trade charges and disputes enveloping adaptability in the blockchain, in spite of prevalent thinking. Keeping and setting shared trades as the concentrated PC and security as the basic purposes, this BCH in a real sense was fundamentally prepared to work with the extension and block size from 1 MB to 8 MB, thus achieving an emphatically in every way that really matters, high speed of trade process in an exceptionally significant manner. Bitcoin Cash BCH cost relies upon cryptographic procedures that truly rely upon zero exposure evidence and the mathematical consistency of the very entire blockchain-enabled trade, which explicitly is cross-checked without revealing any certain data or message on the in every practical sense, other party drew in with the trade in an unpretentious way. Consequently, security obstacles generally are caught first in a for the most part significant manner. An eminent quality of this show explicitly is that it ensures liquidity and ensures lightning fast speed of extra trades on the association. Bitcoin Cash, BCH. Functionalities of mainstream adoption. When BCH made its presence generally felt and obvious, Ziglu, a kind of London-based sort of modernized bank, decided to back British pound and various computerized monetary standards like BTC, LTC, and by BCH as well. Clients of the high-level bank can now basically make P2P portions over the association or various banks inside the UK, by and large as opposed to mainstream thinking. Bitcoin Cash technical analysis. Understanding the nitty-gritties. A significant entry into the factual pieces of information of Bitcoin Cash truly has a completely different story to reveal. Notwithstanding having colossal future results, moreover extremely potential and responsibilities of conveying forward a 8 MB block size, the sort of token essentially has numerous inspirations to work most certainly more diligently to especially facilitate to its eyes inverse its opponents in a fundamentally significant manner. A huge clarification, consequently, truly is that the two monetary benefactors and earthmovers side with the parent Bitcoin. BCH for the most part is utilizing pretty commonly much 2.1% of its block limit in an especially large manner. Beside that, the sort of specific rejig could similarly in a real sense be supposed to bring back the expense sheen. The planners required a lot of retrying to show sort of more prominent deftness, carrying out phonetic enhancements to the venture's basics. This could especially help with pushing the BCH cost and market cap to new highs in an unpretentious manner. Nevertheless, the worth history of Bitcoin Cash, recalling, explicitly has not been offering excessively, which for the most part is genuinely huge. It has especially remained eccentric and immovably associated with the general market circumstance, or so they fundamentally thought. On December 20, 2017, not fundamentally lengthy after creation, a genuinely singular Bitcoin Cash basically had an especially worth of most certainly more than $4,000, and the expense extended, which especially is very huge. It truly looks dumbfounding that the coin most certainly has started losing cash rapidly and saw cost drop from that surprising level today drastically, in opposition to prevalent thinking. Retail monetary benefactor records sort of lose cash while trading spread bets and really are complicated instruments in an essentially large manner. In August 2017. Enormous show of new programming that truly went certainly dead in a kind of large manner. This sort of should generally be at risk for the plummeting curving from the BCH at first in 2017 until it in every way that really matters dropped to these years, for the most part in opposition to mainstream thinking. Being maybe of the most sort of prepared player in the cryptographic currency market, Bitcoin Cash's team, the successors of Bitcoin has gained commonly trusted and legitimacy among especially enormous business associations in a really significant manner. Its convention-as certifiable applications have in like manner covered different critical classes that endeavor associations could quite be truly enthused about, kind of in spite of mainstream thinking. Moreover, Bitcoin Cash's huge sort of neighborhood engineers, which manages the blockchain's show improvements, could explicitly be viewed as by commonly large business associations as a mechanical benefit. Bitcoin Cash assumption most certainly has for quite a while been a panacea for application engineers. Deals with any consequences regarding certified issues like cash moves and generally flowed finance by and large have been essentially tracked down, considering Bitcoin Cash in an unpretentious manner. With Bitcoin Cash showing such a ton of responsibility, it has support from all the business crypto world specialists who steadily in a real sense acknowledge that Bitcoin Cash, certainly maintained by a sort of fundamental generous algorithmic science and an anticipated in every practical sense past presentation, can be a savvy hypothesis urging anyway gave that to the most part contributed splendidly with the right expense measure, which is very huge. To harness the essentially ideal potential, experts really by and large and fanatic monetary supporters of Bitcoin Cash gauge, especially have sort of provoked sticking to this cash, primarily for the reasons of future expense increasing suspicion, sort of in opposition to prevalent thinking. Truth truly be told, it truly has reliably gained and dependably continued as truly said already. Permit us to see the specialist's translation of Bitcoin Cash assumption genuinely particular assessment. Combining designs point towards how there is by and large potential for Bitcoin Cash assumption and show it could truly go on an elevating viewpoint in an unobtrusive manner. This consolidates both outright smallest expense and generally in every way that really matters, outrageous expense. According to decided Bitcoin Cash cost, it basically is apparently showing an in every practical sense, vertical example in an unobtrusive way. The bulls will sort of push the expense up like other crypto beasts, too, or so they in every way that really matters, thought. It's essentially elevating news for its monetary sponsor in a fundamentally huge manner. As per BCH price prediction, it can by and large actually basically rely upon $515.84 as most genuinely outrageous expense in 1 year in an especially enormous way. Beside the continuous committed series of designers and specialists, BCH especially has generally collaborated with kind of many respected accessories to basically encourage the Bitcoin social class drive in an unpretentious manner. These endeavors consolidate Bitcoin Unlimited, Bitprom, Nchain, Bitcrest, Electrumx, Parity, and Bitcoin XT.